Welcome to Dion Says Whatever. Hope y'all having a happy Sunday. A happy, blessed Sunday, okay? How y'all doing? Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe, and leave a comment after the video and let me know what y'all think, okay? Y'all, Blueface and NEVEAH, they had a big argument. And of course, Blueface, she was getting the best of Blueface, and then he started trying to gaslight her like he do. Um, and do y'all think that she's starting to really see? Because I know she feel like, you know what I'm saying, effed up about her letting him, or her doing the stuff that she do for him and let him talk to her like that, okay, to us, in front of us. Because he said it, she said it. He don't talk to her like that when we're not watching. He want the people to do the clips. You know what I'm saying? Like clip it. You know what I'm saying? So for money, you know. So I get that, but to what point do you get tired of being belittled and disrespected and called, and called the B word, a bitch? But when he was calling her that, like the last stream before this nighttime when they was in the bed, he said it and he said, "I'm just playing." Like and then he kind of changed what he would call. He wasn't calling her that. Like what I'm saying, of the B word. But like I was saying in the before, Blueface always been messing with NEVEAH for years. Back the Blue Girls House Club, whatever that was. Yes, since back then, around Krishan's time. Like she always messed with him. So when she got out of jail, well, before he got out, and she was up on the internet saying, she with him and da 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 da. She gon' all this stuff. She was pregnant by him before and chose to delete it. Um, then he went to jail. She stood by him. She still was there. So when he got out, to a lot of people, to a lot of the people, it was like she just popped up. No, she didn't just pop up. She just didn't appear. She's been in the realm of Blueface for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Years. Okay. So here he is, fast forward. She got pregnant. She, of course, him and his shenanigans, all the women, the golden retriever, the dogs, boo, 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 bow wow, all of the things, right? Now she wound up pregnant. I don't know if she really was going to delete it, if he really wanted her to delete it, or they were just saying that for a clip, because he was streaming when he said it. Because a lot of stuff, he be pillow talking because NEVEAH said it. She said a lot. If y'all listen and stop trying to just zoom into the BS that Blue is feeding y'all will hear the truth. And a lot of stuff that she's saying about their communication and what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? Um, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, she should leave. She shouldn't let him talk to her like that, because it's no amount of money that's gonna make me sit there and let somebody belittle me like that, talk to me, disrespect me, call me out my name, and just treat me like, you know what I'm saying? Especially, I'm carrying your child as we speak. You know what I'm saying? I did a video, and that was to NEVEAH. Please go watch that video, y'all. Please check it out. I would, let her know, girl, you worth more than what you probably think of yourself. And you're smart, because when I tell you, she always spoke up for herself when it came to Blueface. But today she stood on 10 for real, because, you know, for one, Blueface was lying. She knew Stunner was over there. She knew but Blue kept feeding her, oh, this is it's just business. It's just business. It's just business. Because she was supposed to go on some of the states, that Blue is going to perform her songs or whatever. Their songs, her songs, whatever, right? But the thing is, I'm not talking about the first go around. Well, the first time too, and then this time they slept together. Okay, okay. This time around, it was mainly business. It was supposed to be, okay, because I guess they talked or whatever. I don't know, but it comes down to it. It's supposed to be just business this time around, and she seen it. They was on that shoot up the club white stain on the comforter, which is disgusting. Is nasty. Um, Ill. First of all, he have tons and tons of women all up and through there. No telling who um was up in that bed, you know. And now another girl is coming out saying that she's pregnant. She was in a NEVEAH DM saying she pregnant, da 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 da. She told Blue she wasn't getting no abortion. He wasn't gonna make her get no abortion, and she would show up to his house. Now, I know BB was saying something about she thought she was pregnant or she was pregnant, and then I don't know about Bree, and there's another girl Bree that I believe that was her voice because BB sound a little different. Don't get me. I'm just saying. I'm just putting the pieces together of the girls that say I'm pregnant. Okay. So fast forward to this stream. Nevaeh and Blueface, they was like, talking in the bed while he was streaming, of course, having conversations about some things. He tried to put her on blast, her business out there, whatever, and he was talking to her like, he was all right in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And she was started getting on him when he lied about sleeping with Stunner, when it was supposed to be just business. Then she was saying how he had all these different women coming to, you know, nibble on the eggplant, you know what I'm saying? And getting it on, in the sack with them. All these different women at any given time. You know what I'm saying? So when she was saying that, because I don't know. I believe Nevea, you know what I'm saying, but we really don't know these people for real, for real. So we really don't know, you know what I'm saying. I would like to think that she's not trying to pin the baby on Blue, you know what I'm saying. Because the guy they kept saying she might be pregnant by, she might be pregnant because the fool got up here because he started the stream and he needed followers, so he supposedly made up this lie saying that Nevaeh that was his baby or whatever, knowing he had a girlfriend the whole time, right? Nevaeh didn't mess with him. I think she said April of 2025 or something like that. So here's the conversation coming up about that. And Nevaeh, like his girlfriend DM me and saying that she was sorry. She apologized to Nevaeh because he lied on her name by saying that that was his baby and not Blue baby, right? Um, so after he got followers, I guess he got enough followers, or he seen that the shit was hitting the fan with Blue and her, or whatever the case may be. He probably felt like Blue was gonna come after him. I don't know. I'm just, doing my commentary and putting suggestions out there. Not suggestions, but maybes and ifs. It could have in his mind thinking this. Um, so he got up there and said he posted, "That's not my baby. That's Blue baby." All because you from where she from, and y'all don't got nothing better to do with the internet. So and now you create a stream, and the girlfriend, I believe she said that he trying to be like Blue or something. I don't know, or you know what I mean. So so Blue questioned her like with like basically got the flashlight. That's the way he's like interrogating her basically, and she was telling him no. I didn't mess with him. I didn't, Of course we slept together, but that was way before um me and you, like not me them two, but October, before it was way before October 2025, November time when she got pregnant. Well, she was sleeping with Blue and then she got pregnant in that time span up until now. If y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Okay. So he kept questioning her and she was telling him, and they looking at the phone of his streaming chat, right? And the followers are saying stuff. The people that's watching is saying those stuff. So Blue is taking what they say and trying to, ask Nevea all this stuff and trying to put all this stuff out there as if he thinking about this himself. He, asking her these questions himself. He taking what the chat is saying, and then what I'm saying, interrogating her more with stuff that they said that the guy said and stuff like that. I said that was wrong because I was on that stream. So I was like, well, you wrong. I said, girl, Nevaeh, go home. Girl, go home. It's only gonna get worse from here, girl. It's not looking too good because Blue was calm, and then when she was telling her truth, you know what I'm saying? Because see, the thing is with Nevaeh, he too long as he was keeping it honest with her, she was good. Then now she finding out the lies he has been telling to her. Everything he was telling her was not the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? So she was not confronting him, but saying it like you did, you did, you did like that, right? And Blue, he didn't have no weapon against her because not a weapon in real life, like nothing to come back at her with her own tea. You know what I'm saying? Or stuff she was doing behind his back or stuff. He didn't have no leverage or nothing to, what I'm saying, come at her. But she had all the smoke and all the things that he's been doing. She know about now everything. So Blue want to like get this attitude. It was started was like bitch. Now he back to disrespecting her because she called him out on his BS, the stuff we see him doing, the stuff we know he's doing because we see him, right? And so not trying to take, and he kept saying, F that girl, F his girlfriend. Like, and then he started trying to gaslight her. First he was like, when the last time you talked to him? And then when the last time and she was telling him, she was answering, I didn't sleep with him until like, like I said, April or whatever. Then when the last time you talked to him on the phone? She was said, it was before October. Um, so she was answering his questions. And he gonna say, um, you liar. Like he kept calling her a liar, trying to, trip her up where like she was gonna slip up and say the truth. Like, like he thought she was lying and he was gonna get her tripped up. She stood her ground and kept saying what it was. You know what I'm saying? Whether she was lying or not, she stood on it. I don't know because I don't know the girl. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so then he started making scenarios and he was gaslighting her. He's like, now, how, if you, she said, no, this is what she said. She said, you just cheat, right? And you just sleep with whoever you want to. I'm not going to cheat. And see, I like that because that's my motto. I'm not going to, why should I cheat on you when I could just leave you? Like, if you doing something, I'm just going to leave you because that's going to hurt you more than me cheating. Because you want me, and I know it. Because I'm her. I am she. But no, you know what I'm saying? But I like that because I'm not going to cheat. I'm just going to leave you. Period. Right? If I get to the point where I want somebody else or to lay down with somebody else or have a quickie, or which I don't do. But whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna cheat. I'm just gonna leave you. Period. Because obviously, I let somebody get in up here or my thoughts or whatever, where you're not, you know what I'm saying, the forefront of, y'all get what I'm saying, right? So that's what she said. She said, I'm going to tell you, I'm leaving you. I don't want to be with you, or I want to be with somebody else. She said, I'm going to tell you. See, Blue don't like that because he know Nevaeh is honest with him. That's what it is. He knows she's honest and he can't trip her up. So he got mad. He really got mad and switched. Like you, I'm not saying he was on something, but the way his anger and the way he switched up and started, his voice got so deep. I was like, oh, and he was pointing at her, like her, because she was like laying, and he was like laying on her chest, and then he like sat up, like, so he was like kind of like, and he was going like pointing. I said, oh my god. So I left the stream. I knew enough to get up here and talk about it because I just couldn't sit and watch that. Because you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen in the past when somebody is on something, Kokiana or yeah, Kokiana, they was on, and the anger, the rage, or whatever, anything could of substance could make you act that way. Harder substances, but look, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he was on anything. It's just the way his demeanor was, everything. I've seen it in the past, not towards me, towards a female that was around me that I've seen this happen to her and her dude. So it wasn't me, but you know what I'm saying? So it was just too much. And then she was like, I'm not a cheater. And she was like, but you are. And so he said something about, if how you gonna condemn a thief if you a thief yourself, right? She's like, what the fuck is, excuse my language, what is you talking about? What do that have anything to do with what we talking about? You trying to put other stuff, you know, that don't make no sense. You trying to come up with these scenarios and all these this stuff, and you don't even know what you're talking about. Well, my phone, I don't know if y'all can still hear me. But I'm gonna have to finish this video because my phone is getting hot, and I just pray that y'all get this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna finish this in another video. Talk to y'all later. Bye, Rosebuds. Oh wait, okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh no, we not. No, we not. I'm still recording, y'all. I'm so sorry. I gotta try to do this all over again. Well, it took me a long enough time to get back up here, so I'm gonna try to edit this as I can. So the moral of the story: should she leave with Blueface? I think Nevaeh smartened up a lot. I think she did, and I think she ready to go. I think she ready to pack her bag, and she still got her own apartment. And she said she's gonna keep it whether she live with him or not. She's still gonna keep it. So till next time, y'all. I see y'all on the next day. I says whatever. And if nobody ever said they love you, Dion saying it. I love you, you, and you. And I'll see y'all on the next Dion says whatever. Bye, Rosebuds. It's crazy.